Hey guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Reviews. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. In today's video, we are going to review a 2021 Audi SQ7. Now, the Audi Q7 started its life back in 2005 and it went on sale as a 2006 model year. It was Audi's very first SUV, and fast forward 16 years later, we have this, the 2021 Audi SQ7. The SQ7 comes equipped with a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 making 500 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. All that power is distributed to the wheel through an 8-speed automatic and the all-wheel drive quattro system. It is capable of doing a 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds and sprinting through a 155 miles per hour top speed. Now, the car weighs about 4,900 pounds and can tow up to 7,700 pounds. Now let's talk about the design of this Audi SQ7. I mean, it looks beautiful and aggressive. The headlights are very sharp. The grille is big and imposing. You can see this car has nothing fake in its front end. I mean, the vents are real. You can actually see the intercooler from here. This car actually needs this in order to cool this beast of an engine that lies underneath. Looking at this vehicle from the side, you can see there is nothing particular going on here. It is beautiful, elegant, and simple. The roof tends to fall down a little bit, but not too much, because you can actually have a coupe version of this vehicle called the Q8, which is based on the exact same vehicle, but with just sharper angle. Now, the door opening are very wide, which lets you enter in and out of the vehicle with ease without hurting your head or your knees when you get in. Now, the back of this vehicle looks very, very beautiful, to be honest. You have this beautifully designed taillight with the OLED display. You have the SQ7 badge here. You have quad tailpipe, and check this out. This car actually has real exhaust. The reason why I'm saying that is because on the SQ5 model, these quad pipe are fake, but on this one they are actually real. In order to open the boot of this car, it's very simple. You can do it with the key or just press the button underneath the Audi logo and then it will rise up and open. If you want to close the boot, it's very simple. All you have to do is press the button and the boot will close by itself. Now let's check out the space in the back of this SQ7. As you can see, you have plenty of space back here. I'm about 5'9" and I fit perfectly in here. I have decent knee room and excellent headroom. The back seat actually can recline and you can move it front and back to accommodate space for the rear passenger. I mean, it is a very beautiful place to be back here. So let's try the middle seat. You can carry 7 people in this vehicle if you wanted to, but I think the middle seat here will be better left to be used as a handrest rather than a seat, because you have this giant hump on the floor, and if you want to sit in the middle, well, it will be kind of awkward. This part of the seat isn't as comfortable as the other two for some reason. So putting a third adult back here will kind of be pushing it. Beside that, I think the other 2 seats feels very good. Like I said, I love the fact that move it back and forth and you can recline it to enjoy a very, very nice drive. Getting into the third row of this vehicle is actually very easy and simple. All you have to do is move this seat forward. You can lower it if you want. Move this seat forward as well, lower it. And there is a button right here that you can press. It will automatically raise the third row. So now I'm going to try to hop in and then jump in the third row of this vehicle and see if all these 5'9" of me can fit behind there. Okay, this is very undignifying. So you pull this first and like this. Oh my God. And then you can get lecture. Woof. I will lower this seat so you guys can see how it is back here. Okay, I'm here. I will not even try to push this seat back because I won't have space back here. But you know, for the sake of science, let's try. I can't. I literally can't. I mean, the seat is hurting my feet. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, well, let's try this. Oof. Well, if I was being punished, I think this would be a very good place for me to be. But unfortunately, I'm not. So I think the third row is best left for children. If you want to pull it down, all I have to do is press this button and the seat goes down perfectly. So it is time to check out the beautiful interior of this 2021 Audi SQ7. But before I start, I want to give a special thank you to Audi Buffalo for being gracious enough to let me review this beautiful ride. The SQ7 2021 model has a starting price of $85,000. This specific one, as equipped, is $90,000. It is available for sale at the Audi Buffalo location. If you are interested, I will put a link to the listing of this vehicle in the description below. Some small difference you can already notice from regular or more common Audi vehicle are, for example, you don't have the switch for the headlight. It is now automatic. You have to press a button to do it. Let me turn it on so you can see. When you turn it on though, pay attention. It makes a very beautiful chiming noise. Like a very welcoming sound. This car has quite a heavy door. I mean, you have to really slam it in order to close it, which is not a very... I wish it came with soft closed door. I mean, something at this price point should have had it, but you know, I'm willing to forgive Audi because the rest of the interior looks magnificent. Everything feels like you have flowing line. Everything feels integrated with each other and very functional. You have this double screen, one for the infotainment system, the other for the climate control. You have a beautiful steering wheel with the S logo on it, indicating that you are not driving a regular Q7 but the SQ7. You have nice paddle shifter located here, a beautiful second generation Audi display. I love it. I mean, you know, it is bright, on point, sharp looking. It tells you all the information you need to know, and it is on point. You have the control here because this car is equipped with lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and then adaptive cruise control. You can actually set up the speed and the distance you want to keep from the car in front of you. Now, a few noticeable things on the interior that I believe could have benefited from a little more attention. But this panel, for example, is beautiful, but it's very easy to leave fingerprints on it. Not a very good thing. They could have done it on a different material or just straight wood. It would have been much better. So when you put this car in reverse, guy, you have a 360-degree camera and you have a regular front and rear camera. Now you can choose what you want displayed in your view. You can, this is, for example, now a display of the vehicle. Unfortunately, it's not the color of the vehicle, it's actually green instead of white like this car is, but you can turn it around to see around you what's going on, what is on the side. And it is, I mean, you know, this system was found, I mean, I found this system on BMWs in the past, but I'm glad Audi has integrated it. If you leave it like this and we move, you can see it's showing the wheel moving. It is very impressive. And if I move forward, it will show the car moving forward. I mean, this is very interesting technology. And when you put the car back in park, you can still turn around and play with it pretty much. Now it's time to test out the drivability of this 2021 Audi SQ7. Now remember, guys, this is a big vehicle. Yes, it's a SQ7, but I'm not really that hopeful in the S portion of it. You know, it's already a very nice looking SUV. So I will try to test out it 0 to 60 and see how close we can come to the Audi claimed 4.3 seconds. Here I'll put the car in dynamic mode. I'll put the dynamic mode. Okay, so now let's go. Foot on the brake, foot on the gas, accelerate, and off we go. Jesus! Oh my God! 60. Woo! Jesus, man! We did 4.4 seconds. Can you guys see? 4.4 seconds, 0 to 60. Did 4.4 seconds. Can you guys see? 4.4 seconds, 0 to 60 in this car weighing, I mean, I just defied the laws of gravity. Just, oh my God. Okay, I just need time to to get back to myself a little. So we did a 4.4 seconds, 0 to 60 in this 4,900 pound Audi SQ7. Whew, damn, this was an experience. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in auto mode instead of staying, okay, back in auto mode so it can be a little more civilized. Wow, that was impressive. I mean, you know, 4.47 seconds 0 to 60, 1/10 of a second slower than what Audi claimed. But again, you know, this test was done on less than ideal surface. So first point, well, he goes to Audi, to be honest. I'm pretty sure if, you know, on a drag strip or on a prepared surface, you can do like a 4.1 or 4.2 seconds 0 to 60. The thing about Audi, they tend to underestimate their numbers, and so they can give you a very, very pleasant surprise when you try to drive your vehicle. I've tested it with my Audi RS5. Audi claimed 3.9 seconds 0 to 60. I was able to achieve 3.7, so that's a huge difference right there. I'm taking this roundabout. The car feels planted and stable around corners. The ride quality isn't compromised at all by the sportiness of the vehicle. That's a plus, to be honest with you guys. That's a plus. Something else, well, you don't really feel how big the vehicle is. The steering wheel seems to be very responsive. I mean, you know, it goes where you want it to go. The visibility is great. I think the handling is awesome. I mean, right now I haven't really taken it into twisty road yet, but so far it seems, you know, it seems really good. It seems like you can handle it. It seems that you can enter a corner without having to think twice. The side view mirrors are really, really well placed. You really see the entire you really see behind you. One of the problems with a big car like this, you have to have great visibility, which with this car has been accomplished very, very well. I really love the commanding view that you get driving this vehicle. I mean, you sit up high, you see the road around you, you look at the side view mirror, you can see behind you. And you know, I was kind of afraid of the fact that it has a slopey roof, even though it's not the Q8, that I wouldn't be able to see behind me, but I can see perfectly behind me using the rear view mirror. And if I turn on the side, the rear quarter panel isn't that big to create a blind spot. Even if it did, this car is equipped with lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and blind spot monitoring, which are a plus in a car this big. So now it's time to give my conclusion after driving this Audi SQ7. Well, getting into this car, I already have certain expectation, because to be fully transparent, I own a 2019 Audi RS5 Coupe. I'm already used to the Audi interior, although this car has the new interior layout of Audi product. Mine still had the control wheel and the smaller infotainment system. This car pretty much has the new digital dash from Audi, has a touchscreen infotainment system. So beside those little changes, I'm not really surprised by the ride quality and you know, the way this car feels, because I'm used to Audi's excellent quality. Now, it doesn't mean that this car only have positive thing, to be honest. It has a few negative. You know, I mentioned the dash. You can easily leave fingerprints. To be honest with you guys, I'm really struggling to find something. I mean, I know as a, you know, motoring journalist, I have to try to stay I have to be fair, but it doesn't mean that I have to make up stuff I don't like. You know, I'm telling you guys what I see and what I'm witnessing. This car is just perfect. The 500 horsepower on this car seems great, very responsive. At no point during this test drive I felt that this car could use more power. The 500 horsepower, 568 pound-feet of torque is perfect. Now, like I said, if you want more power, then the RSQ8 is for you. I like the fact that Audi doesn't offer a RSQ7 or a RSQ5. I believe that will be kind of a waste of time, because the Q7 and the Q5 aren't really performance SUV. They are luxurious alternative to the two German offering, the BMW and the Mercedes. And they are more for people who want to enjoy nice things, but while not shouting to the world what they have. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are stopping by for the first time, do not forget to subscribe.